Cooking for your soul like grandma Sunday dinners. Room full of winners, wait, it's just me. Rappers are pretenders, they not what they seem. I be back chillin', relaxing with my team. If it's not beneficial or it ain't about the cream, yo, I leave. Keep on living and let the past die. Nowadays, music is stuck like they don't try. Give me the tools, I dissect them like a frog. I'm too ill, I came to kill it will. I'm tired of all these rappers trying to rap all complex. On world star claiming that they got next. All up on they vids talking about their lyricists. So stop it if you wanna try now. Cause I got a 16 that will end your whole career now. Whether label or independent, I'm known to be self-sufficient. I move with a daily rhythm, I see you with my inner vision. Now what you talking about that I ain't hiding now? I put the flame to the street to burn the block down. Because styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. Rest in peace, Fife, and what up to the abstract. Shout out Ali and Jerobi. I speak in native tongue even if they don't know me. Growing out my hair like young Kobe. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Tito not Toby. You know me, I'm hip-hop to the roots, and this could be a moment of truth. Guru.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey. Peso Picasso, Peso LeBurr, whatever you want to call it.
Perfect.
Hey. Hey. I'm on this shit that they not on. They say let bygones be bygones. Grip on the net like a python. Jump out the top like I'm Zion. I want a realist, no caption. Need a little bitch in the fashion. She bust it back like we crashing. I tell my shit, I'm about action. Hop in the studio, turn to assassin. I'm about those, no time for distraction. Can you imagine? Beamer to Aston. Ha, past them, I'm in the league of my own. Like mobile, I guess on myself. They like, so what you own? I'm working for generation wealth. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Pabon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Pabon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, enjoy life, cause you don't know how long you're gonna be here. Hey, I'm in the league of my own. I might just go play for myself. All of this shit that you own, your dollars ain't making no sense. Don't act like you knew me, that's pretense. Took that little bitch to the deep end. She wanna slide for the weekend. Do say got me tweaking. Knew as a youngin', I've been up to something. Not everybody cousins, but I'm on the block like I'm drumming. I got the drip like I'm gonna. I make a wanna. I'ma hit it 4 times. You gon' call me stunner. They say you too smooth, but slid out the gutter, but still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Pabon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on.
We almost there, give me a second.
You niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck
We gonna give it some time for people to come in, y'all.
Nigga, I'm stone.
That's Nick Peso. Go and check out Nick Peso. Zion. We coming shortly, 9 minutes.
So Picasso, Peso LeBurr, whatever you want to call it. I sick of class, started making classics.
Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram and all that at Mac Myra. Follow all the bad bitches back.
Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night, running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, they'll put you on the team. Nigga thinking he a kingpin. Roll a joint while my hoe put her weave in. Rap nigga, trap nigga, yeah, I'm deep in. All my niggas sell dope on the weekend. All my niggas sell dope on the weekday. Rapping, I got hoes. Yeah, I'm DJ. I be buying all the kicks. I'm East Bay. The hook get a fake name, Felipe. Nigga, do it with yourself. You don't wanna code it. How the hell you from the yak and you don't know me? When I jugged on the south, I ain't get rated. Nigga made a 10 bar and damn near fainted. The plug hit me with a load. Hallelujah. Tell y'all about a scale, I'm a connoisseur. Rap game, trap game, yeah, I'm knee deep. Putting nose on the block, I'm Chief Keef. I can't lead a rap game, shit it need me. You ever hit your son up when you need P? Cause you know you're on probation and you drop dirty. And your ass see the judge, you go drop 30. Boy, I hear your money young like Mac Main. Have my nigga shoot a nigga like Max Payne. Took another Percocet for the back pain. I get the Robinson like my last name. Oh, you don't know, said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night, running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, then put you on the team.
So what I would like for you guys to do, if you are listening to this, you got two audio. Oh shit! Here we go. We got the doubles going. I know what that is. We're gonna kill that right now. He said we got the doubles going. All right, we got the doubles going. Hold on. We good. We good. We're gonna kill all that. Bam. My bad. My bad. The music's still going, man. That was Mac Myron. I should have cut off Mac Myron. That's my bad. That was my bad. Okay. There we go. How we doing? How we sounding? How we sounding right now? Because I'm about to get extra spicy. And when I get extra spicy, I know everybody's going to be ready for this one. All right? So let's jump into it. I'm not even going to waste no time with y'all. Let's get straight to the smoke. I want to start this off right. Everybody who's listening to podcasts, if you're listening and you're liking the content, please leave a comment. Leave a review. You know what I mean? Help your boy out. We growing on the podcast. So if you're listening, leave a review. If you're watching right now, please, I want you to comment. I want you to share out the content. That's what you can do. If you can't, some people can't donate. You don't want to do nothing. All you got to do is stay tuned. Do that for me. Now, it's time to get to the smoke. Okay? And I'm sure I didn't share out the content. Usually I do a lot of shares, so that's my bad. But I get all that later. Okay? So, I'm going to get straight to the smoke. First of all, how is everybody doing today? Monday, 7/19/2021. Usually do this on Sunday, but had a lot of family things going on. Just too much. I wasn't trying to do it on no Sunday. But I want to get to the smoke about Team Executor. And I know. Everybody's probably saying, Nick, hold on. Joe, start over from the beginning. Joe says start it all over, man. He said, start all over, Nick. Hey, we going to start from the beginning, Joe. First of all, can I get a sound chizzy check? My man Joe said I'm sound good. Anybody else? Can I sound good? Let me look. Okay. All right. Michael, I see you peeped in too. What's up? I be having chats on different places. So excuse me. I'm trying to get it all together. But I thank you for tuning in, everybody. Okay. Let's get to the smoke, man. Okay. Team Executor. The reason I want to talk about Team Executor, because I want to get some things straightened out. Okay, it's been a lot of talk recently. There's been people with their Nintendo Switches who have been firm SXOS users. And guess what? More and more by the day, a lot of them are saying, I want to switch over to Atmosphere. Yes, we're hearing that. Okay, we're hearing that. A lot of people saying, I want to switch over to Atmosphere. Joshua Drake, shout out to you. Okay, give you a bomb. That's for Joe, too. Both of y'all both take that. Take that. But anyways, a lot of people saying, yo, what the hell, Nick? I know you know something about Team Executor. Nick, you have connections to these certain groups and these certain people. You're a VIP member in some of these groups, Nick. I know you got the extra info. So I'm going to cover a couple things with that. First, I want to tell you, if I did have the extra info and I was told not to say it, I still wouldn't say it. Okay, so let's just get that. But I'm not ever going to lie to my audience. I'm not ever going to try to, oh, pave it over. If something's screwed up, it's screwed up. Okay, I tell it how it is. And believe me, I busted Team Executor's balls many times. Okay, pause. But I've done it many times. No problem. I just had to get that out the way because a lot of people think I have this affiliation with Team Executor. I don't have any affiliation with Team Executor. The affiliation that you guys are thinking of is just for the fact that their product came out. I put up videos dealing with the product. That's it. Okay, that was it. That's as far as I go for TX. Now that I got that out, let's get to the good stuff. Everybody's been asking me, and I've been messaging. This is many people. I could say names all day, but I don't like to shout out names. That's not my thing. But all of you have been messaging me. You've been saying, Nick, is Team Executor dead? We need to know. Seriously. I know you've been putting up videos and saying, oh, well, this and that. We don't want to hear that shit, Nick. We want the real deal. It's Team Executor gone, yes or no? Okay. So I'm going to say this. First of all, I will say, I believe Team Executor is not gone. Team Executor is still around. Okay, if you guys think this is not the first time any incident like this has happened where law enforcement has got involved, Team Executor, I mean, we can go far back. Okay, there's also other products that they've been alleged that, hey, I think Team Executor had something to do with it. We don't know. Okay, what I will say is that the license server is still going. So if you go to sx.executor.com, that license server is still going. That server is being hosted by someone, correct? So someone's keeping it running. Goes up, goes down. Yes, we see it. But somebody is keeping it running. Now, I was told specifically from someone, a couple things. I ain't going to say names with these people, but I'm going to go ahead and drop some haymakers. All right, so we're going to start with the first haymaker. Now, the first haymaker I was told was that I will get communication when the SX license server goes down permanently. Okay? I was told that by an alleged member of Team Executor. I got to say alleged now. Now that I'm growing, they on my ass. Okay? Videos getting pulled left and right. I got to say alleged. Okay? By alleged member of Team Executor. That I will be notified when that SX license server will go down permanently. So for those who, you got a lot of people scared to even touch a Team Executor product because of the fear of the license server going down or not being able to activate products. You got people with old SX cores, SX lights. They may want to handle activation. And hey, Nick, what's going on? Is it going to go down? So I will tell you guys now, I have been told I will get final word when the server goes down permanently. Okay? It's not going down permanently. It's being hosted by someone. That's one. Number two. Now, this is the good one. I've actually been in contact with another alleged member. Now, this one I will say alleged, but still I feel like it's almost certain, okay? But this member has told me that he does not want his name mentioned, and that's the real name or the alias, okay? Doesn't want to be any part of it. Doesn't even want to be talked about. And you know what I think? I don't blame him. We hear everything that's going on. Okay? So this member, I done spoke with a while ago. Okay? This is why the Team Executor interview is so... Oh, the timer's going off. Damn it. There we go. We good. The time. Thank you. It was right at 7. The timer went off at 7, so it wasn't longer than a minute. I'm sorry for podcast listeners, all y'all shit. Okay? Getting it off my chest. Thank you. My man Joe looked out for me. I needed that, Joe. Shout out. Joshua Drake, everybody, Shane Kai. Thank y'all, man. My bad, man. Hold up. Do I got... That's for me. I slapped myself a couple times, bro. I ain't got no problem with that. You know, when a pimp is down, the pimp is down. You know what I mean? So, this member has told me he does not want to be mentioned at all. Okay? First name or alias. He also mentioned that some of the questions that I asked, he did go ahead and answer. And some of those answers were defending other people. I can't even say the names because I might be leading on to something. Nintendo watches my videos. Let's just be honest, guys. Anybody think, oh, you got 2,700 subscribers, almost 28. They ain't watching until you hit 5. Trust me. I've literally had updates dropped during my video. I've had videos pulled while I'm live, specifically talking about certain things. I can go on and on about, I know for 100% fact these videos get watched. I just thank God my name ain't in no court documents. But right? We don't know. I don't know. It might be some court somewhere where they rolling damn NickMoses05 and I'm over here talking about them in the background. So for all my TX users, I would just say this. Team Executor is around. They are alive. They strong. Not as strong as they was. And anything they're going to do, I don't even know if they're going to do it under the same name. I don't know if they're still planning on any updates in the future, because I don't see an update coming, man. I'm going to be honest. Me, myself, with Atmosphere coming so far along. A lot of people still using SXOS for all these wonderful features. I agree. But Atmosphere is coming more and more along. I'm getting questions every single day. My man Joe, one of the biggest Nintendo Switch groups out there, he can testify. People ask all the time, how do I switch from SXOS to Atmosphere? And it is because, especially now with Skyward Sword coming out, excuse me. A lot of people want to switch. So for those who want to switch, you can do it. Okay, go ahead. You have the freedom to do whatever the hell you want. Go ahead and use Atmosphere. But I will tell you, for SXOS, you can still do everything you need to do. You just need to go to the right resources, hop up in my Discord. I got answers for you. I can help you with all that. And I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to say too much more. But I really want to touch on the interview. I've had someone else mention the interview to me. I've spoken with one of the alleged members who wants to do the interview. It's been me and the time constraints. I do want an hour interview. I also want certain questions answered. So, and I also want more than one member. So these alleged members, I would like to have 2 or 3 of them. I would like to hear some answers to some of the questions that nobody's gotten answers for. I would like to be able to present this interview to, The Verge or Eurogamer or any other publication that's out there, Nintendo Life, all of these, because everybody wants to know their side. That's what I want. So just so you guys know, that has not been forgotten. I am still speaking with those alleged members. Okay? Still speaking with them currently. And I still am going to get that interview. When I get that interview, I'm letting you guys know, I might do that shit like Vlad. I might put up 10-minute clips. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all got to stay in tune for the next one, because it's going to be a big interview for me. Probably going to be one of the biggest interviews. And I want to make sure those questions are answered. I don't want to dodge no smoke. I want to hear about the members. I want to hear, can you give some, I don't need solid proof, but just give me something to go on. I need to know, where is Team Executor going in the future? Okay. Are they still going to maintain SXOS? What about the mod chips? These clone chips? It's so much that since all this thing, this mess happened, Gary's been away. Free Gary. All right. Free anybody that had to deal with that. I know Atmosphere guys are like, free him. Don't tell no, Nick. Don't let him free. Jail is it. Guys, it is simply another option. And Team Executor has always treated me right, man. And that's what's crazy. Like, I could give him smoke. I could say, hey, man, I don't know if we're going to get an update ever. I'm going to keep it real. No matter what I hear on that end, I'm telling you, I don't think we're getting an update. I remember talking about, yeah, they're still around. We might not get an update, man. So if you want to switch to Atmosphere, switch to Atmosphere. Okay, and you know what, my bad. I've been trying to keep up with the chat, but I've been just running my damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? I see you get a hashtag Free Gary up there. Andrea, what's going on, Andrea? What's going on with you? Shane Cogburn, the Free Garys. Yo, Gary, we out here for you, man. We trying. The GoFundMe, I could do it all, man. Just holler at me. You know what I mean? So I only stay with 11.0 because the XCI mount ability from SX. Yo, and that's what's so crazy, man. SX still has features that people want. Now, a lot of people says, oh, SX got those features because they stole the damn code. Damn thieves. I don't even care about none of that. Be honest. I'm the consumer. I don't care where they got it from. When somebody's making me a hamburger, I don't say, did you fucking mutilate all the pigs back there? And did they have babies and all that? I don't give a shit. I don't care. I eat the burger and it's good. I want another one. You guys, this is for my old school people, but if you guys seen Demolition Man, There's a group that's up top and there's a group under the sewer. They was eating rat burgers in the sewer. If I came from up top and come down and bite a rat burger and it's good, I don't give a hell. It's a rat burger. I'm not caring about the process. I'm caring what I get as the consumer. So that is my choice. Okay. As far as TX, I will have the interview. I'm going to be pushing to even do it before the end of this week. So right after this, I'm going to be speaking with those members, even the one who does not want to be mentioned by name or their alias. They answer questions for me, but I need this. So I'm going to go ahead and approach them, even if I have more questions. But I do have one member who's willing to speak, alleged member that's willing to speak. He's willing to talk about a lot of these things as far as like updates in the future, what's going on currently with the team, some of the hurdles they've been running through this whole damn, shit's been going on. That's what everybody wants to know. So that's what we get into. Okay. Now I'm not going to talk y'all to death about Team Executor. Y'all know what's up. Now, look, peep the E3 swagger. Okay. From E3 2021. Holla at your boy. I was there. Okay. Interviewing. Now we going to get straight to it. Next one, man. Call of Duty. Hold up. Y'all know I got to do this, right? I don't ever do a segment without changing my picture. So if you listen to the podcast, you need to watch it live too, because you get to see these wonderful damn backgrounds. Bow! Call of Duty. You know why we talking about Call of Duty? Can I get my shit off? Can I get my shit off and I'll let y'all go? But let me get my turn, okay? Call of Duty is the best game since Mario the first one. Shit, it's better than everything that ever came out ever for video games. Call of Duty is like liquid crack, okay? How do I know? I don't know, but it's like liquid crack. Best thing that happened since sliced bread. Don't play with it. Call of Duty, give me a couple shotguns. It's a real man's game. Okay? One thing with Call of Duty they've been struggling with is hacking. They've been dealing with it so bad that they just recently banned another 50,000. Damn. Call of Duty, what's up? What's up, Call of Duty? Huh? Another 50,000? I mean, yo, hold up. I got a video I want y'all to watch. Now, just so y'all know, when I do these videos, I got to speed up the sound and all that shit because I get flagged. I told y'all I get flagged. Now, people I know, I can't speak with and say, hey, bro, let me go. Let me hold that. They let me hold it. But, this NickMoses. I don't talk to Mercs like that. Okay, I see Mercs. I watch him. We fans, man. Yeah, I didn't holler at him. He didn't said my name on the stream. That's it. That's all I got from Mercs. Okay? I ain't getting nothing else. So I want to play this video for y'all. And you know what happens in this video? I am going to just tell you a little bit about this video before I even go into it. So in this video, my man NickMoses is playing Call of Duty, just like I do. Okay, just like I do. A man's game. I take a swig of some alcohol. And notice I don't got my drink today. I already drank. I didn't drink it already. My bad. You know what I'm saying? So I was playing Call of Duty many of nights, okay? And this never happened to me. But my man NickMoses gets on. You know All-Star NickMoses, all the 40,000 viewers concurrent. Okay, this is not coming in. This is concurrent. All at the same time. My man sitting here playing Call of Duty. And guess what happens? He realizes that he has everything unlocked after a match. Not just everything. If you guys don't know how the ranking system works, the ranking system in Call of Duty, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I never reached the max, but I believe once you reach level 200, that's prestige. And you can go up to a 999, I believe, 1,000. Okay? So when you reach that, you start unlocking these, these super skins for your guns, and you're locking all this stuff. Well, my man NickMoses was playing, right? And after the match, he sees, yo, what the fuck? People in the stream blowing him up. Yo, look at your level, dog. Oh, my man looks at his level, and lo and behold, he was max everything. Max level. The hackers are hacking whoever. The hackers say, hey, bro, I like you. Take everything. Now, a lot of people don't know how hacking works, and I can tell you, I was back in that 360 scene. All my folks in the 360 scene with the Call of Duty modded lobbies. Holler at me. Okay, y'all know what it's about. Them people used to get on there and be in the damn parties and say, hey, bro, give me 3,500 Microsoft points. I'm maxing out your account right now. And then they go, nah, man, you're lying, bro. You're lying, bro. I don't want to hear it. You're lying. So they say, come to the private game. You drop in that private game, and next thing you know, you see them flying and shit, auto-aiming, wall hacking, and everything. So you go, oh, shit, they the real deal. Where my wallet at? Shit, what y'all need? How much? 35? And that's what happens. Using 35 that fast, 3,500 Microsoft points. You send it to them, and to be honest, they could scam you. They could just take it and say, all right, man, here it goes. Holla, and throw the deuces, and you never get it back. But it's a business for them. So guess what? A lot of them will go ahead and give you that hack. And right after, they'll tell you, hey, tell your buddies and holler at me later. So this happened to Nick Merck. So let me go ahead and I want to go ahead and play the video. I think that's the best way to do it. Just show it. Now, again, speed a little sped up. All right. I want y'all to know a little sped up because I can't get flagged. Okay. I've been flagged enough. Y'all see the music at the beginning?
Bobby, and your
You
level
know, I done
1,000.
had an
Let me
artist
see him.
that
I
done
am
told
right.
me to play his stuff flag me. Now, hold up. We're going to get it on screen. Bye, yeah. Okay, and I'm up too. Nice. Nice, Nick. Nice. Drop a bomb for you. No, I'm going to give myself a shot. Yeah, I got so many sounds. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to give myself another shot. Okay. So, here we go. My man, Nick Merckx. Now, y'all see, he's looking. He's like, look at the face of Nick Merckx. If that ain't the face of what the fuck did I just run into? That's it. Look at it. That's it right there. It's all over. Huh? Let's watch.
Bobby, and your level 1,000. Let me see him.
I am
Yeah,
level
you are.
1,000.
You are.
Wait, so how's that?
So,
Yeah, your level 1,000. What?
I'm pretty sure if you kill a cheater when he's doing it, something like that.
So,
See if you have dark matter.
I have dark matter on all my guns.
Hashtag time in, baby.
I'm in for that. Glad to see
Let's
you paid
go.
off.
Bobby, and your level 1,000.
Now,
Let me see him.
If
I
you
am
guys
right.
recognize, Dark
So how's
Matter,
that?
I believe, is one of the
Yeah, you're
skins
level-
that you
what?
get at the end.
I'm pretty sure if you kill a
My
cheater
man
when
got
he's
it.
doing something like that.
So,
See if you have dark matter.
I have dark matter on all my guns.
Yo, you see the way they laugh? I would have did the same thing. And not only that, what I like about Merckx is he does the flex. He appreciates it. That's how it needs to be, man. Now, I know some people be like, oh, gosh, man, I'm calling Activision. I want to revert. I got to earn all that stuff, man. I'm not sitting here going through. My man, Nick Merckx, a big streamer, by the way, streams daily almost. Okay, if not, he's having someone else that he's broadcasting on there. My man said, Nick Merckx, shout out to you, man. That's how I feel. I feel the same way. I feel like if you get a handout like that, you don't get mad. Who gets mad at getting everything unlocked? Who does that? Now, I'm going to pull up all these different things that I've been hearing about Call of Duty, okay? I want to pull up each one. We'll go ahead. We'll pull me back up on big screen, okay? One of them, Call of Duty dev visiting Europe, shooting old guns was hard, you know? What the hell? Why is Call of Duty always getting articles everywhere just on random shit, and it's always about hacking and some dudes doing dumb shit? Call of Duty, what's up, man? What's up, man? You gotta stop this. We need to change the narrative. Holla at me. Okay, I'll change the narrative for you because I'll tell everybody what it is. You the best game, and let them hackers hack on their own server. Just kick them off and put them on their own shit. Stop trying to hack them for good. Put them on their own shit. Let them go ham on those servers. You know what I mean? Instead of banning people from playing, put them on their own servers. People that are being banned, this is something that a lot of people don't know. Let me get the chat back up. My fault, chat. I shouldn't have did y'all like that. I know I abandoned y'all. That's my fault. My fault. One thing that I think is a common theme that all these companies seem to think is that the more I ban, the more I'm preventing it. That's not the case, especially if a hack is easy to do or easy to purchase. Okay, if it's either one of those, people will get banned 7 times, 8 times, 9 times. It don't matter. I'm having fun every time. So what I think your solution should be is similar to some PC games. I think CSGO is one of them. Very popular for that. You have a ranking, okay? It's kind of like an integrity ranking. And then also, if you're caught cheating, they put you on a cheating server. You can play all day, man. We ain't gonna stop you. But you're playing with everybody else that's cheating. So now, do you have an advantage? No, but you get to have a hell of a time. So enjoy. That's what you need to do. Stop just banning people, because all they're literally doing is creating more accounts. They're playing on another system. They're playing somewhere else. And that's why you're getting so many bans. These hacks are so damn easy. Nick Mercs just plays a game and gets it. How easy is that? I remember it was a modded lobby thing. It's not even that now. Now you just need to be in the damn game with them, in the lobby, and you can get it. So these hacks are even better. And when asked about it, okay, I think it was Kotaku that actually asked Activision about this. No comment. No comment. They ain't saying nothing. The same way when we had the undetectable hacks, which we all know about the undetectable. We know undetectable is not really undetectable. It's just has not been detected yet hacks. That's what it should be called. But they ain't saying much about that. What the hell? I think we are finally seeing these hackers taking this damn game over. It is literally being taken over. So now when people say Warzone, shout out my man Cody. I see you dropped in. Cody, shout out to you. Man, I now see this game being taken over. Okay? By hackers. I need to go ahead and just find somebody. If y'all know somebody who's hacking, giving full accounts, just have them message me, man. I just want to talk to them. I don't want to get it, you know. That dark matter does look good. I'll admit it looks very good, but I'm just going to talk with him and see what he could do, how it works and stuff. You know, if he can test on me, I don't mind that, but I'm not trying, you know. I don't do all that stuff. Blink. You know what I mean? First, HGN. Yo, I'm dropping a bomb for you. Dropping a bomb. You ain't even got to talk, HGN. Don't even talk. Don't talk. Silence. You coming here is enough. Now let's get to the real good stuff. What everybody want to know about. Hold up. I got to get the graphic right. Y'all know I cannot move on without changing the graphic. Bah! This the one. This is one of those. Now, everybody knows about Steam Deck. Oh my God. I've been hearing Steam Deck, Steam Deck, Steam. Shut the hell up! But nonetheless, I understand how people feel about Steam Deck. Beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And I think about the possibilities of it. So I'm not thinking currently what it is. I'm thinking of where it could be. That seems to be the biggest thing to me. There's a couple things I'll speak about with Steam Deck. Then I'll jump over to the Switch OLED. If those who don't know, we already did a whole segment on the Switch OLED. Okay? I'm going to cover small things about it, but I did a whole segment of it. We covered it. We talked about how much it fucking sucks. Okay? But if you don't have a dock already and you have a Switch Lite, this is perfect for you. Perfect time to jump in. So I won't hate on those people. But if you currently have one, it's not much of an upgrade to be happy for. So I did that segment. We are done with it. Bow. There we go. So now let's talk about the Steam Deck. There's a couple things I want to talk about. And this is just off the top, y'all, just so y'all know. I have documentation. I have websites. I have everything. But I like to research it first and then come out here and regurgitate it off the top of my brain. I don't like to be reading through the articles like, no, so, da-da-da. I don't get that feel. Okay? So this is what I recall with the Steam Deck. One, I would like to talk about the AAA titles. From what I'm hearing, most of the top games that are these AAA titles will not be able to be played on Steam Deck. Chat, correct me if am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? I've been hearing games like Destiny 2, not going to be able to play right away. Apex, a lot of different games, man, are these top games. So for those people who are the top game players, like I only play the top games. If it's not in the top 10 fucking games, leave me alone, Nick, and suck a penis. Okay? Nah, ain't that. I'm not that dude. I like to play every type of game. Games that are made by indie developers nobody knows, and AAA titles like Call of Duty, the best game ever. Okay, and I know y'all I hear it all the time. So let me just address it. I know y'all gonna say Call of Duty not the best game ever. Everybody tells me that. Don't y'all think I hear that all the time? I don't care. It's the best game ever. What do you think Cleveland Brown fans say all the time? They don't sit here and go, oh, yeah, Eli beat, fucking Tom Brady a couple times. No, they don't give a shit about that. It's Cleveland Browns all day. Okay? That's the way I am with Call of Duty. I'm representing Call of Duty to the day I die. They took out Medal of Honor. Remember that? It was a game. Bow, took out. So, nonetheless, Steam Deck has a lot of things that are in question. Okay? One thing was, pre-orders. Right? Am I going to be able to get a pre-order? It's the number one thing a lot of people are asking. Now, I want to go to chat. I don't like to miss none. Let me go ahead and get to the chat here, because I be shit, I told y'all. I am going to say the battery life on the Steam Deck will be pure trash. Early report says it's not great, given that they always grossly exaggerate battery life to positive. It does not bode well. Okay. For positive reviews, I take it. They do. They always boast battery life. Oh, it lasts 12 hours. Yeah, if you just fucking cut it on and not touch it. You know what I mean? Who fucking leaves their system on not touching it? Who leaves their phone on not touching it? So when these companies are telling you, oh, it lasts up to 12 hours or 24 hours, a whole week. Yeah, that's not touching the shit. It's not touching it. Once you watch a video, bam, all that shit goes out the window. You playing a game, bam, it's out the window. It's out. Okay, that's just the way it goes. So you're right about the battery life. And Shane, how can I get that Steam Deck in Australia? Shane, you right. Somebody need to get that. I don't know, man. I ain't out there in Australia. I'm gonna drop one of these for Australia. Shout out Australia, man. Shout out all the way to Australia, man. I gotta shout out. One day, I will be out in Australia. I don't know when. I will. Okay, give me time. Okay, 4 to 8. Yo, did this man just say the Steam Deck gonna be 4 to 8 hours? Yo, you can't even, you better not try to bootleg a Lord of the Rings movie when it come out in that time. You know what I'm saying? Any one of them 4-hour movies, do not try to bootleg with that joint, okay? It's gonna die. But I will say this about the Steam Deck. As much as I could shit on them, what I think is a great thing is for all the people who have a Steam library longer than a roll of toilet paper. That's what it's really for. I think those are the people who are waiting for this. Imagine the people when Steam sales drop and they just buy 20 games for no reason. Those people now get to have a chance to play those games more. The problem is, and I got plenty of friends that tell me, Nick, I got 60% of the games in my library I haven't even either played or don't have the time to play. So which means you either got games free or you bought games that you technically never got the time to play. And that's mostly because you have to be at your PC. A lot of these people are hardcore gamers. They're not gaming on laptops. They're gaming on a desktop, right? I think this is perfect for them. I think it now gives them the ability to be on the airplane, be in the waiting room, waiting on your car to get fixed. Let's go on and on and on and on. It allows them to play these other Steam games. I think that's the biggest highlight of it, all right? And oh my God, 500 plus. Yo, shout out your son, Shane, 500 plus. He doing the damn thing. He doing it. Okay? He's doing it. Now, I'm going to speak on something else. Let's speak on the pre-orders. Y'all, do I got any sad sounds or something? I wish I had trumpet sounds. There we go. I'll take a boo. I'll take a boo. Pre-orders is a damn boo. The pre-orders sold out almost immediately. And not only that, website was going down. What's going on? Website wasn't even running up right. Okay? Wasn't even running right. And believe me, all this I'm trashing right now on Steam Deck, excuse me, on this Steam Deck, as much as I'm trashing right now, I'm about to compare the Switch OLED to the Steam Deck. So I'm still getting there. All right? But the pre-order was a damn mess. Nobody can get it. Everybody was trying, nobody can get it. And guess what happened shortly after the pre-order's finished? Go to eBay. $800, $1,100, $1,400 immediately. Yo, the bots are so ill right now, man. The bots have taken over. I'm telling you guys, and mark my words on this, if you now want something on release day or when something comes in the store, you are either going to have to be part of a cook group, you are going to have to know someone inside, or you're going to have to learn how to start using your own bots, because it's almost impossible to beat them. Okay, you're not going to be able to click as fast as a machine. You're not going to be able to recognize when a web page loads, because believe me, when you see that web page load, it has actually already loaded. You just haven't seen the imagery of it yet. So if you're doing a bot says he don't even need, oh, there it goes, boop, 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 he's done. Then he's already in the cart. He's buying, bam, 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 done. So believe me, guys, you're not winning that battle. But shortly after the pre-orders, yes, Steam Deck was facing like scalper galore all over eBay. So it was terrible. We had the same thing happen with the Switch OLED, and we had the same thing happen with PS5, still happening. Let's be honest. Xbox Series X, on, graphics cards are still happening. Dude, graphics card, you can't even get a 1050 Ti. You can't get a 1050. At the 1050, you can't get it. What am I doing, man? What am I doing with my life? Forgive my life, y'all. Forgive my life. Because I can't get a 1050 Ti. What are you supposed to get? Hell, we on 3080s, 3090. Everybody, I want a 3080, 3090, 3080, 3090, 3080, 3090. But now you can't even get a 1050 Ti. You know all the kids out there that are waiting on a graphics card? You know how many dads is helping their sons or daughters build a PC, and the last thing they waiting on is a graphics card? Oh, my God. You know what? You're right. I need to take a sip. I'm not done. I finished my cup. That was my problem. I finished my cup. You're right. I shouldn't have drank it so fast. I need to slow drink next time. So anyways, let's get to it. So I want to be able to compare the two. That's what I always like to do, okay? So, Nintendo Life. Shout out Nintendo Life, man. I like to shout out Nintendo Life. You know what? Nintendo Life, one of these days, you're going to have me up there. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be a damn Team Executor interview, okay? And you're going to have me on there. You're going to say, Team Executor speaks out. Right? That's what we want. We want everybody with eyes and ears on this shit. I don't give a damn if I got to get them voice mufflers, okay, to be, my name is, all that. I don't want, you ain't got to hear nothing, okay? Long as we understand and you ain't giving up nothing, I want them to post my article. But shout out Nintendo Life, because they actually did a very good side-by-side comparison of the two, right? So, let's go ahead and go over it. Now, look at the display, right? So you think right now, you like, oh my goodness, sheesh. Man, looks like the Steam Deck's losing that one. yeah. That OLED's gonna kill him. yeah. I always like to say, wait until you see it. Because I will agree, the bigger screen on Nintendo Switch is a big deal for a lot. But I mean, it's just a bigger screen. It's not like, you know, they got 4K. It's still 720. We can't even get 1080. You see what I'm saying? So I feel a way about that. I feel a way about that. I really do. Okay? So we might actually have, you have to see them, but maybe we'll have a better look on the Steam Deck. I don't know. That's something that I literally, when I do those tests, I like to look at them. Because, you know, refresh rates are one thing, but when you start talking about OLED, LCD, and you're looking at the screens, some could look better than others. That's just me, all right? CPU, NVIDIA Custom Tegra Processor, Mariko. And then on the Steam Deck side, we got an AMD Zen 24C. I hate all that fucking extra shit. But anyways, it's... my fault, I drank too much, guys. Okay, it's a 2.4... to 3.5 gigahertz. All right. Now, I know about the Mariko processors. I haven't touched that Steam Deck one. I have no idea about it. You guys might know more about it than I do. But I can say Mariko, all I cared about was, please let these XX chips work on this, baby. Please, Lord. Oh, God. Lord, just let the chips work. We don't even, and then Team Execute, after I get the interview, you know, I mean, when talking about them chips, but you know, clone chips is out there, okay? Clone chips is out there. So, for the GPU, Steam Deck, 8 RDNA, 2 CUs, 1.0 to 1.6 gigahertz, and then we have the custom Tegra processor, the you know, Mariko, you guys know what that is already. RAM 4 gigabytes, Steam Deck. Bow! Shotgun. Woo! Steam Deck. Steam Deck says, take it up the ass. Okay. 64 gigabytes. Expandable with micro SD cards. Yeah. Steam Deck. 64 gigabytes, 256 or 512, depending on the version, with expandable micro SD cards. So, right now, okay, I'm going to stop there. Who do you go with right now? Right now, who do you go with? I can say if I stopped right there at storage, I'm not going to lie. I would go with Steam Deck. And I'm a Switch fanboy. Y'all don't know that. I'm a super Switch fanboy. But I would go with Steam Deck. Reason being is because I already got a Switch with a dock. You know what I'm saying? I already got that. I don't need all that extra shit. But anyways, if you have no Nintendo Switch, this is perfect for you. And if I didn't have one, I would go with the OLED. Reason being is still, even with all that aside, first-party titles for Nintendo take the cake. Still, them first-party titles, Nintendo, I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. Bow down. You got that. You've been having those first-party titles for years. I don't see Steam Deck coming along, and no matter you playing all these games, they're still not matching. Nintendo's first-party titles are probably better than anyone else. And we could argue that all day if you want to, but we all know how big Mario is. I don't even have to talk about Mario, okay? Little kids, my daughter knows who Mario is at 5 years old. I knew who Mario was then. You see what I'm saying? Mario has transitioned. So I'm sorry. Nintendo first-party titles is overall. Okay? It's overall. Okay? So, my man, fuck Mario. Yo, my man, Joshua Drake, shots fired. Okay, but let's get back to it. We're going to get back to the scene of comparison, all right? So, stereo speakers, 3.5 millimeter stereo jack for the audio of the Switch OLED. Stereo speakers, 3.5 millimeter stereo jack. Dual mics, multi-channel USB-C, Bluetooth out. Nintendo, I want to talk to you for a second, Nintendo. Can I talk? Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I always mess up the show because I be wanting to fucking talk to these people, okay? Nintendo, come here. Let me talk to you real quick. You can shake my hand. Shake my hand first. I'm sorry. Okay? Look. Why wouldn't you put Bluetooth support on this? Why? I'm waiting. That's all I want to hear. Why? Because I can tell you, Nintendo, that was the dumbest shit you could have did. Okay, you skip 4K. Cool with that. I ain't even mad at you. Bluetooth. So you telling me I got all these damn Bluetooth headphones? I can go to Five Below and buy 4 headphones for $20. All Bluetooth, all wireless, all brand new. And you decide not to utilize that. Well, it's probably because your ass trying to get more money. It's got to be. Oh, maybe you're going to release, this is our wireless headset. It's called the Nintendo Switch up your ass. Okay? And then you're going to sell it to everybody. They're going to go, oh, I love it. It sounds so great. Oh, they're treating me just like Macs do. No. Okay? I ain't hearing that. Nintendo, you need to put Bluetooth in the next one. I'm not going to let you slide. But the Steam Deck won. It's automatic. I mean, multi-channel USB-C and the Bluetooth output. If you have Bluetooth, you know how many headsets you can hook up, all the different things there. Done. Okay? Battery. Oh, my God. This is tough right here. So, Nintendo Switch. Approximately 4.5 to 9 hours. That's pretty good. I mean, you got the OLED screen. You upgraded some things, and the battery life is pretty strong. I remember you came out with the other revision because your battery life was weak as shit, but it's okay. You came back. I like that. Steam Deck. I ain't going to talk to you right now. I'm going to talk to you later. I don't even want to talk to you right now. But what I'm going to say is this. 2 hours, bro. 2 hours, bro. 2 hours. Even though I know that's the low. 2 hours. I'm sorry. 2 hours is ridiculous. Okay? You have to have your minimum upped. You cannot leave that at 2 hours in 2021. It don't work. What console has a 2 hour lifespan right now? Out. I don't even know one. Hold on, let me go to chat. Cause see, I be bugging. Chat be thinking, I know y'all be thinking I be crazy. Who in the hell right now knows a handheld that came out this year or even last year that has a minimum of 2 hours? It goes up to 8. Okay, cool. But 8 is probably when you're not touching a damn thing. 2 to 8 hours. Damn. That's sad, yo. Yo, what if you got a plane and you going from New York to Cali? You better hope that damn USB charge good. You better hope. You got a battery back? Because you're not making it from there to there finishing your game, bro. Yeah, I know they say airplane mode and all that. I ain't. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I need to stop talking. I fuck around, make somebody crash. No, y'all ain't hear that. I don't ever play my stuff. When they say cut on the airplane mode, I cut my airplane mode on. I'm flying, okay? But you can't do that. 2 hours is not enough, man. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours is not enough, bro. I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to up that. That should be the first thing. And not only that, you didn't say a change with version. So that means no matter the version, it's still 2 to 8 hours. That's something you should have really considered. You should have really considered like a ultimate model with a better battery life. That's just me. But 2 to 8 hours is pretty bad. All right, we're going to go back. All right, let me go to the chat because I like to go through chat and say what y'all talking about. That is going to need a 60-watt charger. HGN tripping. Pokemon on GBA. You know what's up? Okay, Game Boy version 1. 2 hours sounds like a GPT pocket computer. Oh, snap. 8 hours playing Snake or Minesweeper. Hey, you ain't lying, Andrew. If you playing Minesweeper, you got 8 hours. I'm not going to lie. You got 8 hours of Minesweeper. How would battery life be on the OLED version compared to version 2? That's a good question. That's a great question. I haven't actually looked at the battery specs of the version 2 and the OLED. They could be similar. I know the battery was a big issue and they did upgrade that. So I would take it as probably still the same. That would be my guess. I don't know. Honestly, don't get much more on my light with top tier titles. So I'm guessing 20-30 minutes in max on Steam. And yo, everybody, y'all killing it right now, man. I'm almost damn near about to let y'all just talk. Shit, y'all want the show? I'm out, man. Y'all got it. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. Ain't about to go. Shit, I love this. Okay. So anyways, but y'all right. 2 to 8 hours on a Steam Deck means that you're probably going to get less than that when you start doing things. And I don't know if they have like a quick resume, fast switching, things like that. But those things actually take power as well, and some memory. So I'm not sure if those will also speed. I mean, what if you have other things open? It's man, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. We'll go back to it. Okay, so wired connectivity, USB-C with DisplayPort, 1.4 alt mode support, up to 8K. Drop up. Hold up, I got one better for them. I got to do them right. Damn it, I ain't got my sound anymore. I'm just dropping them. I had my whole song and everything. I didn't have it. I give them a couple shotguns. And we'll also slap the switch. There we go. We gave them a slap. Okay, they needed that. This is 2 categories. No, almost 3 that the Switch OLED has lost bad in. And you know what's sad? I would still get a Switch. I got one, though. I got one. So my choices, of course, would be a Steam Deck. But if I didn't have a Switch, I would still pick the Switch for the first-party titles. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, those first-party titles is something, man. Look, Skyward Sword just came out. You telling me Skyward Sword drops. You got a choice of getting a Nintendo Switch with Skyward Sword, maybe Mario Golf, some other new titles, or you got a Steam Deck you can get and play your old Steam library. That don't sound too good. That's almost like I'm giving you a handheld to say play Game Pass. I mean, that's what it feel like. Not feeling that, okay? But definitely, they got stomped out again. And up to 8K, 60 hertz, 4K at 120 hertz. For those who have not seen 144 hertz, 120 hertz, and you're just only seeing 60 hertz, bro, let me tell you, it is night and day. My man O'Keefe, shout out O'Keefe. I was at his house, my first time seeing 144 hertz. I said, damn, why your computer looks so good? He said, that's the 144 hertz. I never forgot that. And from then on, I said, you know what? I need that. Okay, that's beautiful. It makes a difference refresh rates make a difference. If you think of 30 frames per second compared to 60 frames per second, makes a difference. Might not make a difference when you're live streaming. You can only push so much with a lot of these different, it's not like they're all saying, hey, we're pushing 4K and 8K. No, it's not like that. A lot of them are pushing 1080p, 60 frames per second. So, this one right here, they fucking dominated, all right? Dock, HDMI out, 2 USB-A ports, wired LAN port, all right? 3 USB-A, wired LAN port, USB-C, HDMI out, third-party powered USB-C hubs also supported. Oh, that is... Yo, this is a computer. This is straight computer. That's how I feel. The Steam Deck is a computer. I think we can finally say that we officially have a handheld computer that's made for gaming. I can imagine what you modders gonna do, what you hackers gonna do. This is gonna be a piece of work. Because if it's just a straight computer, it's going to be so much customizing, modding, hacking, all types of shit y'all going to see on a Steam Deck. And when that happens, that might set a new tone. I might, I need to look for these pre-orders, man. You know what? Good group. I'm coming. All right, so that's the dock. I think they won on the dock as well. Dimensions, okay. So we see the dimensions. Steam Deck, of course, bigger than the Switch OLED. We can see not much, but it's definitely bigger. Wait, not too much of a difference in my mind. It's still lightweight. Some people might say that's a huge difference in weight, depending on, if you're used to playing with. To me, the Switch feels heavy, and I don't know why, but for me, it feels heavy. A Game Boy felt heavy. It's not many handhelds that don't feel. Now, the Switch Lite is a different story. Switch Lite feels just light. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But cost, as you see, the $349.99 to $399, $529, $649. Okay, bang, got that out the way. Okay, so now, what do y'all think? Switch OLED or Steam Deck? Go ahead, let me know. I'm gonna give y'all a second. I want to know which one would you get if you had your money. You just said, baby, I just got paid, and I gotta buy me one of these handhelds. Which one do y'all buy? I need to know. Like, which one do you buy? Because I'm telling you this. I'm getting calls. I got to let them know I'm live. They be tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm live, dog. I'm live. All right, so Steam Deck. We got Shane with the Steam Deck. Shane, let me go ahead and give you get you one. Oh man, NSX, due to the sheer volume of game, Joshua Drake, let me give you a couple of them things. I'm telling you, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I can see why a lot of people are comparing it. Now, granted, they might not even be battling for the same market space. That's what I'm not sure of. There's still a lot more to be learned about the Steam Deck. We know what we're getting with the Switch OLED. We get a Nintendo Switch with a better screen, okay? Better kickstand, better audio, okay? A little more memory. You know what I mean? It's just basic things with an upgrade. So we know what we're getting with that. Steam Deck is still a lot under wraps. Okay, we know certain things, but it's still a lot under wraps. So, tough one. If I had to pick my choice, y'all know I don't like to play both sides. So Nick got to pick his choice. And Nick has officially picked Steam Deck. Okay, and that's because I got 3 Nintendo Switches. I don't need the OLED. Okay, I have an old school one, I got a version 2, and I got a Switch Lite. I'm good. I got the versions I need. I don't really need all that extra shit. I got to mod it also so I can do Bluetooth. I can use my headphones. I'm good. And by the way, Nintendo, you didn't add Bluetooth. Bluetooth is one of my damn most... If you look at the top video I've had recently, it's using Bluetooth headphones on your Nintendo Switch. If you just search that, I think I'm the #1 video that's up there. Okay, and y'all might correct me on that. Just go ahead and search it. But I think I'm the #1 video. If you put Bluetooth headphones, Nintendo Switch. Many people are watching that video and hacking their Nintendo Switches just to use Bluetooth headphones. It's a big miss by you, Nintendo. So correct that. All right. So now we're going to move on. Now this one, you know what? Remember before I was saying I typically don't pull up articles? When it comes to stuff like sexual harassment, I am pulling up the article, okay? I don't want to make any mistakes on any of these claims. These are big claims. I don't want to be that guy. So let me go ahead and pull this up. We'll read in detail together, Okay, because I'm not being stuck and saying, oh, Nick, you went ahead and you just said this and we sent you a cease and desist and we're taking all your fucking money. No, I don't want that to happen. I don't want that. But Ubisoft CEO and others blamed for institutional harassment. Ubisoft employees continue to push for accountability a year later. Okay? Assassin's Creed and Far Cry publisher Ubisoft is the target of a new complaint filed in French court that accuses the company and its longtime CEO and co-founder, I think that's Yves Guillemot. How do you pronounce that? I need somebody, give me that. Of institutional harassment. According to a survey released last fall, 1 in 4 Ubisoft employees has either witnessed or directly experienced misconduct. Yo, are y'all hearing this? 1 in 4. That means 25% of the employees at Ubisoft either witnessed or directly experienced misconduct. That is bad. That is very bad. That's beyond just like some people go, oh, it's 25%. That means 75% of people have. When it comes to misconduct, you want that shit to be at 1%. Okay, it's people talking about, hey, we got an issue. We at 7%. They at 25%. People witnessed, and this is 25% of people that witnessed or directly experienced. So this ain't just like hearsay. This is 25% of people actually know this shit is happening. All right. The complaint was filed with the Bobigny Criminal Court yesterday on behalf of the Solidaires Informatique French worker union and 2 former Ubisoft employees. The complaint targets Ubisoft as a legal entity for institutional sexual harassment for setting up, maintaining, and reinforcing a system where sexual harassment is tolerated because it is more profitable for the company to keep harassers in place than to protect its employees. Solidaires Informatique, I wish I could speak French, man. That shit sounds so smooth. Video wrote in a statement today on Twitter, a translation of which was provided to Kotaku by one of its members. And Ubisoft did not immediately respond, but guess what they say later after they like, oh shit, we're on the fan. We got to say something. We do not have further details to share regarding the claim filed against Ubisoft. That's it. They plead the fifth. Yo, they plead the fifth, man. Now, I'm going to go back to it, yo. I'm going to go back to it. But let's keep it honest. We are now entering a gaming industry where we are seeing more women enter by the day. Okay? Women are not decreasing in the gaming industry, and you can tell by the streamers you are seeing. You can tell by, the top players. You're starting to see more women in there. It's a different day and age. Now, I know, men beat our chest. I got the testosterone pumping. I'm with you. But a workplace is another story. Okay? Now, I see, and I'm not going to say the names because I really just want to go ahead and put the names of every single person that was alleged. Okay? And they're definitely all gone. Okay? Those people. And there are many others that are still there. So I'm going to speak on that. They are high top executives. Now, being that they're top executives makes sense of why they said it's pretty much cheaper to keep them. It's cheaper to keep them because they've invested so much. When you have relations with a company, guess what? And I don't know if you guys seen Tommy Boy. I might be taking y'all back. Tommy Boy is a old movie with my man Chris Farley, David Spade. Funny ass movie. If you have not seen it, you need to stop. No, don't stop watching me. Watch me. But after you watch me, go watch Tommy Boy. Okay? Tommy Boy was a good example of how replacing someone can be detrimental to your company. It was a father who runs Calhoun Brake Pads Great or whatever it was, Calhoun Auto Parts. Running it great. Been running it great for years. Now, oh, hold on. That's why I wasn't feeling good. I didn't change the image. I didn't change it. I should have changed the image. That was why I was feeling bad. I was wondering, like, why am I feeling so bad here? There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go, Ubisoft. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, Ubisoft. So, in this movie, Tommy Boy has to take over the company after his dad passes away. Now, Tommy Boy has never sold anything. He was a laughing stock of the family. Everyone thinks he's pretty much the joke, but his dad had one son that he wanted to pass it on to. So they have David Spade as kind of the guy to go along with to say, hey, this is what you need to do. You can't be dumb. You can't be picking your nose and boogers and going crazy and eating them and all that stuff in front of the people you're selling these parts to. Tommy Boy had to learn how to sell. They took a hit. People were already planning on leaving the company. They said, we're dead. We're done. That's how it is when you get top execs. Because top execs have rapport with other execs in other companies. So what if there's a partnership that you're waiting to go through? And that partnership is existent because one of the members on your team is the PR person. And the other team doesn't even want to speak to anyone else. They don't even respect or believe anyone else, because in business, it's tough to believe or trust people. But they got one member over there they trust. And the only reason they're doing that deal is because of him. That's how it works. Same way in politics. So if that happens and that guy leaves, we lose the deal. We lose money. It's a real thing. So I think that that's why they were doing what they did. Now it backfired. So let's go back to it. Now, the complaint also targets several current and former Ubisoft employees, including former Chief Creative Director Sergey Hosquit, or it could be Serge, I'm not sure, and former Editorial VP Tommy Francois. Am I getting mad? I need to speak French. Y'all gotta help me out. Both of whom resigned from the company last summer following, multiple reports they engaged in sexual misconduct at the company's Paris headquarters. So they resigned because they were facing the scrutiny. Now, I can tell you this, guys, for a fact. This is coming from the heart. This is coming from actual experience. And how many years it's been? Wow, it's been damn near over 10 years, man. So I was working for AT&T, and this is a factual story, so I don't give a damn if they're talking about, AT&T is going to tell you. You're talking, no, this is a factual story, and it happened to me, so I can talk about it. AT&T was a company I worked for, and pull me back up. I got to get big screen. I got to tell this. AT&T was a company I worked for. I was a cable technician, installing cable. Yes, I was a guy going down in those damn, what do you call those things under the house, those damn crawl spaces. I was in there and fucking crickets and all types of shit jumping everywhere. And yes, I was in attics in the summertime. It's 150 degrees. You got to come out every minute to get air, and terrible, right? There was an incident that happened. And the incident that happened, I'm not going to speak in detail, but let's just say it was involving someone close to me, to where I had to make a decision on whether I go straight to this place and help the family member, or do I take my AT&T truck back to the office and get my car and go drive and help the family member. It's literally happened. What do you think I decided? If all who know me, people who know me, know my loyalty and know how I am, it wasn't even a decision. I'm not about to waste a second driving this truck back to AT&T. Why? There is someone in need right now. So I'm not hearing that. So I took the AT&T truck, bow, drove straight off, right? So I go there. Bam, family member there, everybody there, they good, they cool. So I'm like, I'm glad I can come here. The news is there, right? So the news is like, hey, we're taking everybody else. Hey, Nick, can you go ahead and give us a couple words of what's happening? I spoke. Wasn't nothing much. It was like, hey, I hope they go to jail. It's whatever they did. The guys are bad. I'm glad family members are straight, right? That's how it went. So they put this on the news. I was on the news. Okay, so they had my face, everything. I was in my AT&T, a premises technician shirt, all that. In the background was the truck. So you seen I was an AT&T worker, and I look like an AT&T worker who's in this community trying to say, hey, bad guys need to go to jail. We want to keep people safe, and that's what it's about. I came to work the next day. Everybody seen me on the news. My manager at the time, okay? I'm not even going to say his name, because that could get me. Okay, I'm going to start speaking names. But my manager at the time called me into the office. He said, Nick, is not looking too good. I'm going to be honest. The corporate office is calling and they're asking what's going on. And I'm explaining to them and, you know, they're not too happy about it. So I just want you to know, like, you know, just make sure that everything's fine. You know, next time you got to bring it back. And, you know, gave me the whole rundown. All right, cool. I'm good with that, man. Holla. I ride out. I go do my runs. I come back at the end of that day. And guess what happened? He sits me down and he tells me, Nick, I'm going to let you know right now. We're facing a lot of heat from corporate. He said, we have two options that we can go down, Nick. He said, we got one option. We can play it out. We can see what happens. We can let them review it. We can let them go through all this. And, you know, regardless, if they feel like it's okay, then you stick around. Or two, you can right now resign, Nick, and you can go file for unemployment. And we will give it to you. That was a tough question that day. And you guys know what I did? I took unemployment. I'm not messing with corporate, okay? I already know corporate was gonna fire my ass. What y'all think? I took the company truck away from the customer's house and drove it to damn near over by me, okay? And it was a personal thing. I did it, okay? It was personal. It was all me. It had nothing to do with work, nothing. And bad enough, I was on the news in an AT&T t-shirt with the AT&T truck in the back. So I'm pretty much representing AT&T in a news outlet when I wasn't authorized to speak on behalf of AT&T or be on TV on behalf of AT&T, right? And I knew. It's different if you're in the background. I knew. I was on the news. I'm literally speaking with them. So I took it, man. I took unemployment. I got a job shortly after. Like, I've never had problem with jobs and shit. But nonetheless, I took it. Reason I want to say that is that's exactly why they resigned. They resigned because they were going to get fired. Like, you resign to save grace. You resign to save your assets and your ass too. But that's why you resign. Okay? You don't resign just because, like, oh, I think it's something may happen. No, you resign because you know what's about to happen. So these dudes are high ups, editorial VP. Okay? We talking chief creative director. They resigned. My ass was a premises technician. You damn right they was gonna fire me. What do you think? They was gonna fire them. And they're VPs at Ubisoft and shit. Hell yeah, AT&T was gonna fire me. So I took the unemployment. And I'm sure when they're leaving, they're probably making enough money where they don't need unemployment. And I'm sure at those positions, they got other jobs just right around the corner lined up for them. But that's why you resign. You resign so you can pick up a job somewhere else without being, taking the heat from this. So now let's move on. We believe that as a manager, he was necessarily informed, Maud Beckers, the lawyer representing the victims in the complaint, told the French news wire service Agence Française Presse, based on a translation by Kotaku, he must answer for the company's HR policy. Despite being a year on from Ubisoft's hashtag #MeToo reckoning, yes, they were getting it then. There are widespread concerns that the company hasn't fully reformed. So they're still doing the same shit. In May, French publication Le Telegramme reported complaints from some current and former Ubisoft employees that there had been minimal changes at the company over the prior year. This prompted a letter from Guillemette himself, highlighting some of the steps the company had taken, including hiring a VP of Global Diversity and Inclusivity, as well as mandatory harassment training. You know what I say to that? And I'm gonna move on from this because I'm not gonna keep going with this. Ubisoft, stop with the shit, okay? Ubisoft, if your shit was 25%, 1 year, you have to make a hell of a change for that to drop because that's a hell of a number. Hiring someone, that's okay. You hired a VP of Global Diversity. Well, we don't know if that person is directly, with you. They could be, your brother, your sister, your, half brother, half sister. They could be fucking brother-in-law. I don't know. And you hiring them doesn't mean anything. I keep saying to people, hirings mean nothing. It's the actions behind the hiring. Okay, it's the actions behind the hiring. Okay, so once you hire them, what are the actions you're doing after you hire them? And I can tell you, if people are saying there's been minimal changes, they're not doing enough. They're not doing enough. I can tell you it is being done in that office. That's my personal opinion. It's being done. It is nothing you can tell me that it's not. Oh yeah, it slowed down. It went from 25% to 20%. Okay, and the 5% that went down is because people knew now they on our ass. But other than that, it's oh man, y'all got to do better than that, Ubisoft. We not taking this. We hired somebody. You know what I mean? Like, we hired somebody. Okay, guys, it's what we doing. We changing things. We got a break room now that says colors. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell are you doing, Ubisoft? What are you doing, bro? You. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Okay, Ubisoft, fix your shit. Okay, that's all I got to say. Fix your shit. Now let's get to the good stuff. Switch drift, baby. Oh. Now let's talk about the switch drift. So I'm going to tell you guys, as my man Joe knows. Oh, man, hold on. I got to put yes to this. You know, somebody asked me that one. You know, somebody asked you needs on want some. Hell yeah, give me that. So I will say, Joe, shout out Joe. My man Joe told me that this switch drift Joy-Con fix or hack or whatever they're calling it that's been put out to the community actually works. It actually works. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to play the video, okay? The video is from VK's channel. So, guys, I'm going to pull it up on screen, too, because I want VK to get his respect, but I know VK would probably flag my ass. So, yes, VK, I'm giving you your respect, but at the same time, I definitely sped up your video and changed some things. So, oh, look at me. Wow, I'm looking very good. So, let's pull up VK's channel. Okay. Now, VK's channel, I'm going to pull up. And let's get it pulled up here. All right. So as you can see, it's been a popular thing. Very popular. This video especially. This is VK's channel. So everybody, VK just recently, like, look at the subscriber count. Now, VK, I don't know if he came back or maybe he was doing other things. You know, sometimes that happens. You can have another podcast, but have a YouTube, never post nothing, but everybody subscribes just to be part of a, you know, maybe a giveaway or something. So things happen. So I'm not sure about that. But 12.3 thousand subscribers. Shout out to you, VK, for doing the damn thing. But a great video on how to fix your Joy-Con drift permanently. Okay, now I did watch the video in entirety. I don't know why they would show that little bitty piece of shit. But let's go ahead and I will pull the video up. I want us to take a look at it. I see somebody said fair use. Yo, I'm going to be honest, man. I think, and this HGN, shout out, I'm glad you're here, HGN. I'm going to drop another bomb for you, man. Thank you. Oh, I gave you the game. Oh, my bad. Don't pay attention to the little thing. I'll give you a jump. Give you a couple Marios. I think they don't give a shit about fair use no more. You know, it's like freedom of speech in America, okay? It's like freedom of speech is no longer existence. I don't care what nobody say, because now it's going to be certain things you say are hate speech. So freedom of speech is no longer there. You cannot walk into a McDonald's and scream whatever you want and nobody can do nothing. Because now if you're screaming racial slurs or you're screaming homophobic slurs or anything like that, you could have charges possibly pressed against you, okay? So that freedom of speech is leaving. I feel the same way with fair use. So I've had people who literally told me, bro, you can use my video. Flag. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay. So I feel you on that. And you know what? If I was playing 10 seconds, I might get away with it. But I'm just going ahead, VK. VK, I shouted you out. I showed your channel. I don't want to hear nothing else from you, VK. You got more subscribers than me, okay? So just take what you got. Take what you got, man. All right, I don't want to hear all that extra shit. So now let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and cut on the video now. Once I cut it on, like I said, I sped it up a bit, but I'm really just going to fast forward to the certain parts that I really want to talk about. Okay, and no, never mind. I don't even have the damn video. So, fair use time it is. Okay, but I am going to try to mute the sound. All right, I'll try to mute the sound. There we go. All right, I mute the sound. So, and I'm going to fast forward because, you know, I don't want to get too much in detail, and I'll pause at certain areas. So, I want to say, so what VK is going over in depth, and I'm going to pull it up on screen. Okay, there we go. Now I feel good. Now I feel like I'm not going to have anything happen to me. So, as you can see, this is our switch. Now, one thing that was pretty funny was, I want to go back to, and make sure I'm not missing it, is right here, I think. So, what he's showing here, and I'm just going to play that part there. Watch how the drift comes, right? Come on. I know how it is. That drift takes a second, but it's going to happen. Come on. Where's the drift, man? Come on. All right, man. VK, where the drift at, man? I know it's going to happen. And see, that's what happened with mine, too. It looks like it's good, and then eventually it drifts. And it's going to happen. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, damn, he fixed. Oh, this is after he fixed it. Damn it. I want to see. Okay, so my bad. I went a little too far ahead. So you see the drift, right? If you want to know if you have the drift or not, do that. So I'm going to pause it right there. He's going to do it one more time, and I'm going to pause it right there. Right? So anybody who is watching right now who has Joy-Con drift issues, if you can do what he's doing right here, which is press down on that area right there with 2 thumbs, if everything lines up straight again, then this drift Joy-Con hack will work for you. And it is for what I'm hearing from a lot of people, a permanent fix. And it's simply like a cardboard spacer that gets used. I've seen people use other things. I've seen people do 3D printers and print up certain parts. So you have your options and ways to do it. And guys, you can go ahead and look that up. You can watch the video. I'm not going to go ahead and give you the whole tutorial on that. I could do the Joy-Con drift thing. I might. It just depends. I might do a video on it. But I leave that to VK. Okay? So it will permanently fix it. And once it's fixed, you will no longer have the drift. But there is drift issues that do not revolve around this. So if you're pressing down on both these points and you notice yours is still not straightening up, if you were to try to do this Joy-Con hack or fix or whatever you want to call it, it would not work. So this is a good test to see if you even need to move further along with this process. This should probably be the first thing you try, because there's been people who actually have components in the inside that are broken. Okay, I think I'm not sure what it was. I think it was Scott who mentioned a plastic piece being broken. Okay, and he said that plastic piece was also aiding to Joy-Con drift. So you have to look at that. But if you press down on these 2 points, you're good to go. Okay, so as you can see, he goes back, bam, you fixed the drift. Oh, but he kind of shows how it looks. Okay, this is the area that he's going to show that kind of comes detached and makes things come off, which causes the drift. And I can see, you see there where it comes down a bit. So the connectors are not hitting, which throws everything off and causes the drift. So that is the whole point of it. This fix, I think if you are having drift issues, you should try. Okay, and if it works for you, let us know. I'm gonna go ahead and let me pull up the chat. I like to get the chat. Okay, me and Paul got this to work. Yo, Paul, shut up, Paul. Man, Paul, I ain't know you was in here, man. Let me get your bomb. I gave one to everybody. Andrea, Josh, Jay, all y'all. Look at the bomb. That's all for you. Paul. I ain't give you a bomb, my bad. But you deserve one. All right. But yes, they fixed it. So we got 2 people who knows that it works. Okay. So if you're having Joy-Con drift issues, definitely, guys, try that first. Press on those 2 points that was in VK's video. And if it lines up, everything straightens out, you need to do this fix. Now, for me, I'm sure I have Joy-Con drift. I don't play with the Joy-Cons. I play with Pro controllers. I did have, my man Cody was in here a moment ago, recommended, okay, some different Joy-Cons, some alternatives that are going to be coming in the mail. And hopefully I can review them for y'all. We'll see how that goes, okay? So, and let me go ahead and see. G.I. Joe still on. Yeah, G.I. Joe's on the front page, man. Yep, we were in New Jersey and migrated to Florida. Dang! correct. Oh, man. Yo, shout out Jersey, man. I was in Jersey, too. Stayed in Jersey for like 7 years. I was in Bergen County, okay? So I was representing, what is that, North Jersey? I think that's North Jersey, but I was in Bergen County, not too far from the George Washington Bridge. You know what I mean? That's why I love public transportation. That's something I got used to out there. So shout out all my East Coasters out there, all right? So now with that done, out the way, guys, I say Nintendo, hold up. Before I move on, I got to talk Nintendo. So y'all go ahead and chat. Y'all chat for a second. I'm going to talk Nintendo, okay? Nintendo. I know I talked to you earlier, but come here. I got to talk to you again. How is it that everybody complained about a Joy-Con drift issue? I mean, this has been going on for a long time, Nintendo. A very long time, right? Yeah, it's been over a year. Well over a year. Probably 2, right? Maybe 3. You know, I'm honest. It was probably 3. Since the system came out. Let's just say ever since the damn Switch came out. You had the opportunity to go back and revise it. You had the opportunity to test a lot of this. You had different models. You got everything in-house. How is it that my man VK, a content creator, a YouTuber, okay, has discovered the fix before you guys? And I'm sure he watched other videos. He mentioned those other videos. I think Spawn Wave was a video, which, by the way, Spawn Wave, oh my goodness, somebody flamed him up on one of these. You know what I'm saying? They just roasted him. But Spawn Wave had a video. There was someone else that had a video. So they're showing different videos of them fixing it. A lot of it, sometimes they were doing dust. They were doing different things. But this is a permanent fix. I don't know if you get dust and it changes. Don't know. But I will say this. Try it. There's no harm in trying it. If you know what you're doing, you can take it apart and put it back together. Just go ahead and give it a damn shot, man. Stop being scared. All right? Stop being scared. So let's go ahead and move on. I told y'all. We almost done. I'm going to hurry up and get through it. This one I got to pull up, and I'm going to talk about real quick. And this is just hilarious to me. Okay? Some things may not be hilarious to y'all. You're like, why are you even talking about it, Nick? It's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. Now, I'm going to pull this up. Smuggler arrested with CPU strapped to his body. Yes, we not joking, y'all. We are not joking. Last week, customs officials working at Hong Kong Zhuhai Mackay Bridge stopped a truck driver who they thought was looking nervous. With good reason. After searching him, they found the dude was literally strapped with concealed CPUs. As Chinese language site HKEPC reported, the truck driver was stopped on June 16th and was found to have a whopping 256 Intel CPUs, a mix of i7 and i9 strapped to his torso and legs. Yo. I'm dropping a bomb for him. I'm dropping a bomb. He gets a bomb. He gets a bomb. He don't get no hate. He gets a bomb. My man had 256 i7 and i9s. Y'all know how much money this man was about to make. He was set. Oh, and you know what? He probably drive trucks for real, too. He was probably working. You know, he figured like, man, you know what? I got paid over here. You know, let me go ahead and see if I can get by with these CPUs. And he's like, damn, I go through all the time. I know how they search. But they don't ever search me, though. So then he coming by, he driving, and you know, Hong Kong, they probably got all that shit. They probably got sweat detectors and shit. They like, oh shit, 0.5 on the sweat detector. Oh, come outside. Oh, you're sweating more. Now you're a 1.0. Get your ass out of there. Huh, CPUs. You know, we don't know. We don't know how it was, but this man had them strapped to him. Now, trade-in smuggled CPUs is actually a thing between mainland China and Hong Kong at the moment. On June 16th, another truck ostensibly carrying other cargo was found on closer inspection to have 52 CPUs hidden in a compartment between the seats. While on June 18th, an anti-smuggling operation resulted in a speedboat chase. A different speedboat chase involving Hong Kong customs to the one we reported on in April. So another speed chase that ended with the seizure of over $20 million worth of goods, including electronic products. I don't know if this is the second case involving CPUs or not, but just wanted to point out that Hong Kong authorities are on some Miami Vice shit right now. They are not lying. They are for real. They're out there bouncing up and down on speedboats. Pull over right now. You're not gonna get away. Like, how does the crashing happen on the speedboat? Can y'all tell me that? I don't know. I'm not a Navy SEAL enough. Like, do they get close enough and they just like do like the old days and they throw like an anchor on there and then they all just start coming over like, ah, you know? How does it work? Is it a big boat? Do they just jump in? You know, like fucking anybody just jumps from one boat to another and goes, ah, you know? I don't know how it happens, but nonetheless, this has happened multiple times. Now it's gonna be even bigger. I don't see this stopping for a while. We got everybody wanting CPUs, GPUs, and that's a worldwide thing. I don't think that's ever gonna stop. Okay, so we're just gonna say that this guy was very, how can we say it? He was very unlucky. That's the best way to say it. He was just very unlucky. He got arrested with the CPU strapped to his body, but I honestly believe if he, 256, where the hell did you strap 256 CPUs? Like, that's a lot of CPUs, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, if I went up the whole, if you go up your whole leg, you can probably get one, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I'm counting, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But nonetheless, you could probably get 200, CPUs on your legs. I'm definitely gonna say GPUs, okay? But CPUs, you could. So I can see that. I'm gonna let him fly with that. But nonetheless, dude got caught. He thought he was cool. He didn't. He got blah, 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 blah. And now this dude, I'm sure, is going to be facing a lot of time. And there's not much he's going to be able to do about it. It's a global chip shortage. So this is going to be taken even more serious. Now it's like, motherfucker, it's a global chip shortage. And you're the reason why we got a global chip shortage. You're the reason why people can't find CPUs and GPUs. Because of people like you. Okay? That's what they should have said to him. I don't know what they said. But nonetheless, let's move on. That was just funny. I figure I got to talk to him. I'm going to just hurry up and run through this. Damn, what else did I have? I ain't have much. Oh, my God. How can I not? God. Oh, man. I had to clap. Mario, let me give you a couple jumps. I know you are the rival game, but let me do this. I think you need that. I think you need that, Mario. This game right here, it needs its respect. I have not played it, so I'm not going to tell you guys it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not going to sit here and say that. Okay? But what I will say is, this fighting game actually looks like it's going to be, in my opinion, better than Super Smash Brothers. I know, I might be stepping over. My boundaries. I might be going way too early, y'all. I might. But this game is looking better than Super Smash Brothers, man. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's going to be better. Couple reasons. One, Super Smash Brothers is already out. Nintendo Switch, they're doing tournaments with shit. Like, it's a huge fan base. It's like no alternative, okay? No alternative. All the other alternatives that have tried in the past didn't even seem to kind of follow what Smash Brothers was doing, like the buttons wise and all. It's like they all tried to do their own thing, and it was terrible because Smash has this formula down packed, and people who play it love this formula. So they're holding true to that same formula. I'm seeing moves where you can tell they're pressing down in a button, you're pressing up in a button, forward in a button. It also has the level where you can fall off. There's going to be people jumping back on, 4 players. These type of things are what makes Smash Brothers Smash Brothers. And there's much more, but we continue. I'll go on. Number 2, characters. Okay? I'm going to say characters. Now, hold up. I just see. I know I didn't just... Let me see. I'm going to make sure I'm missing check, because sometimes I'll be missing stuff. Okay. Mr. Toast. Powder Toast Man. If they put Powder Toast Man, I swear to God, I'm pre-ordering. Okay? All they got to say is Powder Toast Man. I am pre-ordering. If y'all don't know about Powder Toast Man, y'all need to look him up. The only man that shot powdered cinnamon toast out his asshole. Yes, I am not exaggerating. On Nickelodeon, the man shot powdered cinnamon toast out his asshole. You just go ahead and watch the video, and the kids would smell it, and they would smile. They would smile because it was cinnamon toast. It wasn't an actual doo-doo fart. It was a cinnamon toast fart. Man, beautiful, man. Beautiful. So, anyways, let me go on. I was reading through the comments. Okay. So we see, look, Ninja Turtle. Oh, stop. Y'all gonna have me. Oh, gosh. So somebody, who else we got? Fentanyl would probably still be more rough. Yo, y'all are crazy. That's why I can't look at the chat while I be going. Y'all be wondering why I don't look at the chat while I be going. I try to like do quick peeks, but I cannot read it because if I do, man, I'm done. Okay. PSN All-Star sucks. Yes, it did. That was one that tried to follow the formula. Now, one thing I will say is for number 2. Okay, and this is my number 2. Characters. Nickelodeon, I believe, has such a huge character base. I think, and I might be exaggerating, but I'm not sure. I think it could outdo Smash Brothers in characters. I might be crazy on that. But, I mean, I can go on and on with characters. We just heard Powdered Toast Man. He's from the Ren and Stimpy show. Ren and Stimpy. Those are 2 others. Powdered Toast Man. Guess what? They had a thing called Log in there. And there was a girl that used to always be on the commercials. A girl and a boy with Log. They could be characters. I mean, it's just so much. We can go to Rocco's Modern Life. I think Real Monsters. Man, I'm going crazy just thinking of how many different characters could be used. And not only that, I'm not going to the human characters. What if you start doing your like Keenan and Kel? What if you start doing your human ones from like All That, Wild and Crazy Kids? Mario Lopez was on there. What if you do the like Nickelodeon Guts? Do you guys remember that? What if you have like Guts characters? Double Dare was on Nickelodeon. Like I could go on and on about Nickelodeon, man. Nickelodeon will, oh my gosh, it's over. It's over, man. Like this game is going to have so many. We can go on. You can say, oh, Fairly Odd Parents. It's SpongeBob. How can I even forget SpongeBob? You got Patrick. You got Sandy. You got like 8 characters in there. Okay, it's just ridiculous with the amount of characters they are going to have. So, I don't know if this is going to be better than Smash, but I think it can hang. I really think this game can hang, man. It can really hang and possibly overtake it because the moves I'm looking at look very similar. Okay? I love the style, the artwork. It's not the same style as Smash Brothers. It's kind of a cartoony artwork that works perfectly with like SpongeBob and the Nickelodeon characters. Yo, this is crazy. Now that I got all that off my chest, right? Okay, I feel like I'm done with that. Nickelodeon fighting game devs have high hopes for competitive dreams. They have already started talking about competitive gaming. They've already started talking about it. Okay? They've already started talking about it. My man, Rugrats. Shout out. Oh, my goodness. How could I forget? Yo, I got to drop a bomb for you, man. I got to drop a bomb for you. I got you. Like, I can't even believe I passed the Rugrats. Like, a lot of people do not remember. Rugrats is one of the originals, man. And I don't want to go back to like way old school Nickelodeon, like Kids in the Hall and David the Gnome. And, it was a lot of stuff we watched back then that, it probably wouldn't fly now. Okay. No lie. I would love to see David the Gnome in this game. Nobody knows who the hell he is because I'm too damn old, but that's just me. All right. So they're already talking about competitive. So if they're already talking about competitive, they're pretty confident at the ability of their games. Man, I'm just thinking of that All That cast. You know how many celebrities are in that All That cast that you can put as characters in the game? Remember the one woman who used to come up and she used to sit there and she says, she used to give the one lines like, I like to eat food, but food, I can't eat because blah, 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 blah. And they would just go off, it was pretty cheesy, But you had her, you had the one girl that dressed up as all these boys with the nose and stuff. It was, you just had so much material there, man. So much. So I'm just going to say, for me, this game is a lock-in. Like, if you're not paying attention to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Please pay attention. Now, Ninja Turtles. Oh my God, I ain't even gonna say nothing about Ninja Turtles. We already know on where that's going. Okay, Ben 10, man. We know where that's going. Fairly Odd Parents. We know where that's going. Powder Toast, man. Like, come on, man. They got it. They won, and I think it could possibly take over Smash Brothers if the gameplay is just 100%. Bow. Now we got that out of there. So, nonetheless, I'm gonna talk about the last thing. It ain't much to talk about with this. I'm gonna be honest. It's just like, you know, I kind of don't even, you know, I could pull up an article. You know what? Should I pull up an article on this? Nah, I'm good. So, I'm just gonna talk about this one. I'm gonna switch it because it's gonna be real fast. I'm gonna take some calls. Let me put up the Mario face, man. Let me put up the Mario face. Let me show y'all. Look at this. Look at Mario. He's pissed, right? Mario's pissed. You know why Mario's pissed, man? Because Nintendo has officially spoke out about some things on the Nintendo Switch OLED. But one of the things they said specifically is, we have no plans for any other models at this time. Now, we know Nintendo says a lot of shit. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. But the fact that they were saying that in response to what people were saying about the Switch OLED makes me think, could it be true? Like, why would you don't even have to get, one thing I'm going to tell you, if somebody's volunteering information, they want you to know that for a reason. They want you to know that. So it's either one of two things. Either they want to play tricks on you and just fool you and then pop out a new one on you, or they legit don't have a reason to release another model and don't plan on releasing another model. Maybe that could be, you know, hyperbole for, you know, when I said another model, you know, I didn't mean the Nintendo Switch Pro. That's technically another model that's, you know, not considered part of that Switch family. It's a new family. You know what I mean? They could do something stupid like that. But to me, if you are, like, literally, yo, I can't even believe this, man. You're telling me we're not getting the Switch Pro. So you telling me we got hyped up for all this damn stuff, and we not, oh my goodness. I'm done, man. I'm done. Man, hold up. I gotta go to chat. I just made something. See, when I go to chat, I be seeing something. Good Burger. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yo, you know I would love to have, I would whoop some ass with the Good Burger, man. I whoop some ass with the Good Burger, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, take my rupees. Amanda Mines with her signature bong throw move. Hey, did Dr. Drake bong with a question mark? Yeah. Hey, he ain't getting no XX code, man. Mario can kick rocks, man. All right. Yeah, Mario, thank you. They can kick rocks, man. They ain't getting none of that. But I will say they right now stated that they don't have any plans for a future model. Now, I'm just going to tell you this. If this is your last Nintendo Switch, Nintendo, that is a terrible and lost opportunity. The reason it's a terrible and lost opportunity, not on the fact that everybody's been crying for a Switch Pro. I'm along that group. I'm saying the Switch Pro should have came out. But this is why. I believe anytime you become profitable, that's when you always consider other iterations. The Switch OLED, you're going to make money off of. Nintendo's going to try to convince you they're not making money on the Switch OLED. Trust me, they're going to try to do that. Many other companies have done that as well. Hey, we actually lose money for everyone we make. No, you don't, because what you do is originally, yes, you were losing money, but then you go find other manufacturers of other parts and you lower the price so you get more revenue. That's just how business works. And if you tell me that ain't how it works, well, I watch Shark Tank all the damn time, and that's what they talk about every single time. I'm trying to scale down. We're thinking too big. We want to scale down, and this is what we can do. You know, they do it all the time. So I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that, man. I'm not hearing that. You're making money on the Switch OLED. You got tons of other things that are still left out of that Switch OLED. You don't have Bluetooth. That is the biggest one. Like, biggest 64 gigabytes. Hell, how big is Skyward Sword? Tell me. I download 2 games and then I'm done? You know what I'm saying? Download 3 games, I'm done? That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't like that. You need to upgrade the size, okay? And you got possible competition with the Steam Deck. So which means is if you don't fix those things, Steam Deck will. Okay? So let me go ahead and pull it up, man. I'm gonna get ready like I always do. And take some calls, man. I just had to get a lot of that off my chest. And again, I went way over. You know what I'm saying? I know how it go. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed, man. It was, Nintendo's, I love their products, but they be dropping the ball. They be bugging sometimes. And then sometimes I'd be like, yeah, they did a good job there. They be all over the place. So let me go ahead. NickMoses05 podcast. My man, Joe. I know that's Joe. How you doing today, man?
What's going on, Nick? How are you?
Man, I'm good, Joe, man. Glad to...
Can you put your mouth closer to the microphone? I'm having a hard time hearing you, please.
Let me see. I think I got the microphone actually. You know what? I know what it is, Joe. It's actually my settings on my Skype. Let me go ahead and make that adjustment real quick. Let me help you out.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Bow. Let's see. Yep. There it goes. So my settings were on the normal mic. Now watch.
Let me make sure mine's loud. Hold on 1 second.
You're good. Now you're going to hear me loud and clear. Okay? You're going to hear me loud and clear now. I did make the switch. It was going off my other
Can you
microphone.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I sound a lot better now, I take it.
Hello?
Joe, can you hear me, Joe? What happened?
You there?
Oh, shit, Joe. Oh, never mind. Joe, hold on.
Can you hear me?
Joe, just watch the stream. Watch the stream, Joe. Just watch it. NickMoses05 podcast.
Hello?
Just look at Joe. Hello. Joe hung up. Call back, Joe. Call back. That was me, man. I already knew what it was. I fixed it already, man. I was just... All right, Joe. Can you hear me now, man?
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Can you hear me okay, Joe?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Went through now.
That's what I figured. Okay, I knew it was all on my end. It was the Logitech headset. Then I had to open the software and all that jazz. But nonetheless, we here. Joe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing good, Joe. And today, man, had a lot to talk about, man. But I want to start.
A lot of great topics.
Yeah, it's great. I'm going to start down the line. I want to start with you, Joe, on Team Executor. Now,
my favorite.
Yeah, I figured you have a lot of knowledge on this one. So with Team Executor, I've been asked a lot of times, is an update coming out? Do you have connections with Team Executor? And then when a new firmware release, hey, is there any way you can update SXOS? Like I could personally do it. Is this something, Joe, that you still get very often, or do you see it dying down, or how is that going with Team Executor?
I still have people messaging me all the time, what do I need to do to play the newest games on Team Executor? I'm like, you need to use 11.0.0 with the final release / beta build of 3.1.0. As long as you get your pre-patched games, everything will work. When Zelda got leaked, I posted 2 videos, obviously, no games, just the videos. Yeah. And it showed it worked because supposedly their SDK version of Zelda works on 9.4.0. I can't confirm that. Supposedly that's what the dump note said. Okay. Good. It's hard to tell, but as long as you get patched games, it will work. I still use SXOS. That's why I bought the other Switch. Right now I'm playing the Zelda Skyland on my SXOS Switch. I'm giving the other Switch a break right now.
Nice. Okay. And, now the next question, Joe, for all those people who are on SXOS right now, and they are sitting here saying, man, I want to switch over to Atmosphere. How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? What do you typically tell those people?
Well, you're going to lose the ability to launch raw XCIs. Also, if you're a mod chip user, just go to the NickMoses05 Facebook page, type in V1. The repack is done already by me and Robert, and type in V2. That's done by me and Robert. And if you're using a regular unpatched Switch, that's done personally all by me. So everything is there for you to move over to Atmosphere, but it's not worth it, in my opinion, to lose the ability of what SXOS offers. It's not worth it. You're better off buying another Switch just for Atmosphere, because it's a night and day difference. If you never used SXOS before, you're missing out. Even the cracked version of SXOS runs great. That's what I'm testing out right now. I've been testing out the cracked version a lot because I know
It works.
I'd rather buy the code and use the official software. That's the first time hearing me saying this on the podcast. So I'm always talking about using crack stuff. But they put, I don't care if it's stolen code or not, because I couldn't do it myself. They put a lot of work into that.
Exactly. And I will, I want to chime in on that too, Joe, just so you know. Now, Joe, first of all, thank you and Robert for making those packs for everyone. I will tell you, Joe, there was someone that I spoke with close by me, okay? And they told me, they said, yo, Joe is the man. Okay, they told me. They literally stood in front of me and they said, yo, one time, this is what they told me, Joe. So nobody else knows this. So the person that told me, I'm not even going to say their name, but I'm going to tell you exactly what they said. They said one time I had to ask a question and it was like 5 a.m. and Joe wrote me back. I said, oh my God, that was dedication. That's dedication. I said, no, and they was like, yo, he is the bomb. So, Joe, whatever you doing, keep doing it, man. You got people on the street, okay, telling me. And it seemed like, yo, Joe is the man. Okay, so just keep doing what you do, man. I just got to get that off.
All right, awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, I talk to a lot of people, and it's craziness because it's like it comes out of everywhere. Like, you know, people that are in Japan and the UK. I'm noticing there's a lot of UK users with the hack switch more than the American users. Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
Yeah,
it just seems that way.
It does seem that way, and I can even say for my analytics, I've got quite a few people from UK who watch videos as well. So no, it makes total sense there. So Joe, then we can kill them with Team Executor all day. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll try to move on because we talk about it all day. So now, Call of Duty, man. This guy NickMoses playing regular. You just playing the game, and next thing you know, you finish the match. Everything is unlocked for you. Now, Joe, I would have asked for you, how would you feel being in NickMoses' seat at that time? You finish a match, you come back, everything is unlocked. Are you furious because they stopped the replay value you have in the game and the progress, or are you celebrating that hell, hackers hooked you up?
I'd be ecstatic about that because it's a lot of work to get that stuff. And then even though if it's a hack and someone gave it to you, that's really cool because that's a paid service that, like you were saying before, you have to pay anywhere between, $35 to $100 depending on the service. And that's great to have that because it saves you all that time and you really didn't lose out on anything because you can still play the game. It has a lot of replay value. It's like Gears of War. You could play that until the cows come home. It's Call of Duty, has so much replay value to it.
No, I totally agree. It's got a ton of replay value, even if they unlocked everything. I mean, to me, that would just give me more reason to play. You know what I mean? Now I got everything.
Oh, definitely. Though I'm not too familiar with the Call of Duty stuff. So I stopped for a long time with online gameplay, but those packages look awesome. Like that skin I love the skull skin. Yeah. Whatever that gun's called. The black with the skulls on it, the flames, that's pretty cool.
That was, and you know what was so crazy about it is this guy was just playing. And it seems like with this hack, all they have to do is be in your lobby and they can be able to max you out. Do you see
this?
Yeah,
that's like the old school days. Like, we had to be in the private lobbies.
It is. It's just like the old school days. Do you think this is going to hurt Call of Duty? Or do you think it's going to possibly bring more people to play, being that people might be inexperienced and not able to reach those, and now they say, hey, I can reach that, I want to play. Think it's going to hurt them or help them in the long run?
I think it's going to kind of help the Call of Duty, the company, the game and all that other stuff themselves, because it's kind of going to be like, oh, wow, look at all these new players we have now. Because here's the deal. If there's people if you're in a random game and someone hacked your game and they didn't do any malicious intent to it and they leveled you up, there's no way they can track that information. And by doing that crack, it broadcasts the crack so much they can't ban people anymore because they would have to ban everybody.
I agree.
By widespreading the crack, you can't ban people because you're getting it without doing anything.
No, you broke that down perfectly, man. I agree. Like, there was a point where Grand Theft Auto, we know people were hacking tons of money, but they were banning people and they shouldn't have been banned. But the reason being is because they were playing. Someone drops loads of money. They just pick it up as they're going through the world, and next thing you know, you're banned because you're using hacked money. But
same thing with the PS3 keys. Yeah.
Exactly. No, totally agree with you, man.
I definitely, when we're done with this, I definitely want to talk about the Switch, and the Steam OS. Because I've got a lot of information.
Let's
on
go
the
ahead
Steam
and
OS.
jump right into it. So let's do. What do you want to talk about specifically with that, Joe?
With the Steam OS, I think it's a scam. This is my opinion on it. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember this, Nick. Back in the day, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, they released. I was going to buy this, but I didn't buy it. It was called a Steam OS gaming PC. It's going to be the same thing as this handheld unless someone hacks into it. It's going to be a lockdown system where you can't bring your own games. You know, if you're like me and you enjoy cracked games, you're not going to be able to do that because everything has to be done through Steam. So you're going to have to wait for a crack to come out, or to get some type of hack. We can get Windows 10 running on there, because I looked at the data sheet. It says operating system Steam OS. There's no Windows on there, because if there was a Windows on there, they would have to pay Microsoft for the keys to get it. And also, if it had Windows on it, they wouldn't have me for a customer as Steam OS, because I have all these cracked games. You know, there's so many great games for the gaming PC that Steam doesn't have, like the Lucius series, and some of like the really like the gory horror games. That's why I built the gaming PC, just for horror games, because you can't get those horror games anywhere else.
Yeah.
Little independent studios make them.
Yeah, no, you're right. And the horror genre, which I'm not sure, and it's kind of becoming bigger now when you started getting games like, you know, the Resident Evil series kind of reinvented it. Then you got the, what is it, Evil Dead. You had the other one. Oh gosh, I can't. Silent Hill. And there was one. Damn it, I can't think of it. All the jump scares.
Alone in the Dark.
Not Alone. Damn, I love that one too. By the way, I love Alone in the Dark. It's not Evil Dead. It's
The Walking Dead.
Nah, I'm think of it later. I'm gonna just pull it up while we're talking. But I agree with the Steam OS. I've never touched anything with the Steam OS, but being that it is a Steam OS, it is going to be locked down to, you know, pretty much Steam only. Now the question.
And see, here's the deal. They're not telling people that. They're not telling people that unless you knew about the Steam OS PC back in the day. That was a huge flop. That's one of the reasons why no one got that. Because it's kind of like, well, wait a minute. I just, you know, people used to do this back in the day. They would buy a game at Walmart for the PC games. They actually had a great PC game section back in the day.
Man, they did.
Well, wait a minute. I can't use this because I didn't buy it through Steam. That was a different time, though. But it's just kind of Steam's trying to monopolize everything, and you don't know how these games are going to run. If you have, for instance, let's say The Witcher, that's a really high demanding game, and you're playing that on the Steam OS handheld, that battery is going to be probably 40 minutes because you're going to have to take this is how it works on the whatever the handheld's called. You have to clock it at 1.8. The higher you clock it, the less battery life you have. So you're not going to be able to play that long unless you have a long ass extension cord, you know, from your house to your job.
No, seriously, man. When you put it in the chat, I seen you put the battery life in the chat, and then the next thing you know, I went ahead and when I pulled it up, it said 2 to 8 hours. I'm like, yo, 2021. You might be right, Joe. Maybe they did just take the old idea. You know what I mean? And just say, hey, we're going to pump it out. And also, I'm going to add, with the battery life, you mentioned like, hey, 40 minutes worth of gaming. Do you see the opportunity, or how, let's say, what is the percentage you think of the Steam Deck being hacked? Do you think we will see a hack for it, or do you think it's going to be one of those where nobody's not even going to care enough?
I think it will be hacked eventually because there's going to be pretty pissed off people out there that buy the system that don't realize computers and technology like what we do and figure, oh, wait a minute, hey, I got this cool game that I bought from wherever. Oh, wait a minute, I can't play it because it's not through Steam. It's like, it's kind of like the Apple scenario where it's locked down and, you know, it's just, turns out to be garbage at the end of the day, which sucks because as soon as I heard that, before I pre-ordered it, I'm like, let me look at the specs. Steam OS, nope, don't want it. Doesn't say Windows.
Yeah.
It said Windows 10 on it. Yeah, I would get it because here's the deal: you can't watch videos on it. You can't. It's not a computer. It's just like the Switch, but locked down even more. The Switch right now between Homebrew with the Switch and the Steam OS, Switch has a lot more to offer. You can play videos. You can play all your pirated games to your heart contents. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it. You can even go on the internet with it. With this, you're not going to be able to do that.
I had to drop a bomb for you, Joe. You killing them, man. I ain't going to lie. The Steam Deck, you're right. Based on specs, they go, hey, this is how our specs look. And that's why I believe they were so quick to put out the specs. They were kind of like, look at our specs. You know, like, hey, look at it. It's great. You know, look at the Switch OLED. Look at their specs. We're better. But you're right. If it is locked down, that's going to be one bad thing. The specs do match that of a PC, like a portable computer, but it's a Steam OS. So you're not really...
Yeah, now, could you imagine playing Resident Evil 8 on this? The battery would last about a half hour. That's it. Seriously, it would last about a half hour. I played it on my gaming PC. There's a lot of... It looks beautiful. On a GTX 1080, it looks beautiful. Yeah. But on that device, it's going to kill the battery.
It is. And I don't see how they're going to get around that. One thing I think was mentioned before was possibly like the power adapter add-on or like an extra battery that straps on the back or something they can make some more money on, which is always an option. But to me...
Now you do have 8 hours with this handheld, Nick, if you're playing Pac-Man on Steam.
Yo, yeah, you ain't lying. If you're playing Minesweeper, bro, you mess around and get eight hours in 1 minute. You know what I mean? You mess around and get an extra minute out of that. And you were right, Joe. Andrea, I do see in the chat here, NX Brew said the dump was patched for as low as 9 and up. But as I tried it on 10 and up, no go. Had to update to 11. So just like you said, even though it said 9, still had to be on 11.
The magic firmware for SXOS users is 11.0.0. So much stuff works, and a lot of the third-party apps that are made by private people, they don't work now on 12.1.0 because they never updated it. Everything works flawlessly on 11.0. You know, your Edison, your overlays, your music, everything works great. That's the best firmware to be on, regardless of Atmosphere or SXOS. 11.0.0, best firmware to be on.
Nice. And I do got, my SXOS over there. I believe I'm still on 10.1 or something like that. I haven't upgraded, but I'm using the Atmosphere one, but I am going to upgrade it. I've been wanting to use it. I still got my hard drive over there fully loaded. Okay. I can hook it up and just go start playing whatever I want, but here nor there. So if you had to pick a choice, Joe, and you got the choice between the Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch OLED, which one do you pick?
Nintendo Switch version 1 unpatched.
Correct. Yes, great. I definitely am with you on that. It's like, neither one of these. The only reason I want to get a Steam Deck is the possibility of an early hack. But we always do think of those possibilities, even though they're getting better with security. Hey, we've seen what Nintendo did with the version 1 Switch. It could be missed. Okay, it really gets missed.
This might be a thing where you need a chip to be soldered on it to install Windows 10 on it or some dumb stuff. Because think about this: Steam is in this to make money. It's not like the GPD Win 2, however you call it that. Yeah. That works great for playing PC games. There's another device out there which I forgot what it's called. That's better than this. That's a little bit more money. That just has regular raw Windows installed on it, and you can play all the games. You can even play Steam on it. You can play regular games. This is not worth it to buy. This is just a sucker thing to get people into buying this.
Yeah, and what made it worse is we're going to have someone buy one for $1,200 off eBay. That's what just makes this even worse. It's just terrible, man. And HGN, shout out to you. I see you said to publish a video. You got a YouTube channel, man. Put your link up or something, man. So we could, we can take a look at you, we can shout you out. Okay, so now, Joe, since, I got the good stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and do the last one, which I know you got great information on. the Joy-Con fix. How did that Joy-Con fix work for you? Was it a difficult fix, or was it something pretty simple to do?
I didn't do the fix yet. I gave out the information. I think I might have posted it wrong. Gave out the information to Paul, and he went ahead and did it. I was telling him if he wants, he can cut up a credit card and put that in, or a gift card, or a piece of cardboard. Don't use anything metal.
Yeah.
You don't want to join points together and short out anything.
Yeah.
I came across this, I think at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I saw this article. So I was getting up and getting ready to do stuff. I'm like, damn, this is definitely going to help out a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's very simple. You just need a special screwdriver. You take it apart. There's a white piece of plastic in the middle. You want to bridge that with a donor piece of plastic. Like I said,
Yeah.
you can use an old credit card. You can use a gift card. If you have a DVD case, make sure you have one that's a high quality DVD case, because they make them with different types of plastic. You can cut that off and you can bridge it in there. I don't recommend using cardboard. Over the years, cardboard will deteriorate and become flimsy, and will also, if any moisture gets in there, it will turn to mildew. So look for a nice stiff piece of plastic to use. This will definitely work. I had a cell phone problem back in the day. This is, I think, maybe on the S1, maybe.
Okay.
We could remove the battery. Battery didn't want to stay connected anymore, so I used a piece of cardboard in it, and it actually held it together. Same thing. Components come loose in this. That's what it is.
Man, okay, nice. And I'm glad to hear that. VK's channel, where I watched the video, did seem to break it down pretty nice. It kind of explained everything, and, it's exactly like you said. It's just like, hey, it's this fix. Now, last thing, Joe, how did Nintendo miss this? How?
I think they knew about it, but they just don't care anymore, because they have everybody branded with Mario and Zelda. Oh, we're gonna keep buying, your broken stuff, like that, for instance, that Zelda limited edition Joy-Cons. I got so pissed off when I saw that. I'm like, you're making limited edition Joy-Cons that are gonna break within a month. And it's not being rough with them. It's missing a spacer in there, because what's happening is, by you using force, you're loosening the suspension, and it can't bounce back.
Yeah.
It's almost like not having a shock.
No.
Something that needs a spring in the back. Can't describe it, but it's too spongy, I guess you'd call it.
No, you're right.
And you know what? Here's the deal. You don't have to be smart like me or you or anybody else in the chat to fix this. You can just watch the video and do it. You're not soldering anything. It's just cutting off a piece of plastic. Make sure when you put the piece of plastic in there, the spacer, the housing, clicks in firmly. Don't do it where you're pushing down so hard. Just put the case back on, screw in your screws, and that's it. Anybody can do this.
Bam.
Simple fix.
Nice, man. So, my man Joe, any last words you got before you're out, my dude?
Like and subscribe. NickMoses05. Check out the Facebook page. Me and Nick put up a lot of videos and a lot of tutorials, a lot of cool news articles. And if you need a version 1 repack, type in V1. If you need a version 2 repack, type in V2. There's not a lot of things that are called V1 and V2 up there, so it's pretty much just search it in, press enter, and the link's there for you to download.
Bam. My man Joe, my brother, as always, I'm be hollering at you through the week like we always do, man.
All right. You have a great weekend.
Man, later, man. Yeah, my man Joe. I got my man Joe in. That's what I needed, man. That was good. I needed that. I needed to go ahead and hear more about that different switch hack. Because, me, myself, okay, I have not done it. And I'm literally sitting on 4 Joy-Cons with drift issues. So, what the hell? I might as well try it tonight. I'm going to try it tonight, and I'll let you guys know how I go. I'm going to just first start by pressing down in those areas. If everything straightens out, like you mentioned, you're actually taking pressure off of that suspension, so it kind of releases back. And that Joy-Con drift issue is terrible, dude. Like, it's beyond terrible. Like, I don't even know how they're getting away with this. And they released brand new Joy-Cons for Skyward Sword that we know are going to break. We know don't have the cardboard piece in there or the plastic piece that you need. And they selling them, man. So what I think should be done is I think everyone should write a damn letter. And I know writing letters take time. It's a lot of work, I know. But maybe we can get a forum going. Maybe we could do something. And everybody needs to put to Nintendo either, hey, don't buy Joy-Cons until this is fixed, or maybe a petition everyone signs to state, hey, we already know they have a class action lawsuit, so it's not like it's ain't this far-fetched. Okay, they have a class action lawsuit. You know what? Maybe we all just need to jump on a class action lawsuit. There you go. That's the answer. Everybody, find a class action lawsuit, jump on that shit and say, Nintendo, look at VK's video. We've done it. It works. You bullshitted us for this long. You had us pay the high for your Joy-Con, because $70, I'm sorry. Pro Controller is cheaper. What? What? Okay, no, it don't go like that. It don't go to Pro Controller is cheaper. That's supposed to be... Nintendo, fix your shit. Okay? Everybody, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy, NickMoses05. Yes, I'm about to roll, but before I go, I'm letting you guys know a couple things. Humble Bundle, I got over 200 games. I need to be giving them away. So I'm going to be doing some my next stream to give those games away. The interview for Team Executor is what I'm pushing for before the end of the week, so I will communicate with those parties. And I need to get some damn Nintendo Switch videos. It's your boy, NickMoses05, MoFam. Love you guys. We are out.